way anyway. You know what I'm saying? Man, we on right now, man. This is my last show, so I'm going to party like I want to. It's my party. I can do what I want to do. Man, we in Intellectual Radio again one more time. Let me shut this door, man. I'm going to do it my way. Intellectual Radio, your boy, the Chicago millionaire. Guess what? I'm like Charles Barkley, too. I ain't even got on my shoes. I got on flip-flops. Watch this. Look at my shoes. You know this is my last time around. I got my man Mississippi Slab up in here getting himself together. My Gears brothers over here getting himself together. JC, come over here and let me see what you're doing. I got JC Cherry in the building. Keep it going, baby. JC Cherry in the building. What's up, JC?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. I didn't know I was gonna be on the mic.
You ain't supposed to know. That's what I was testing you for. I was like, let me see if you're ready.
You so petty.
Because, yeah, we got to set you up, right? You always got to be ready right then and there.
Right.
Mississippi Slizzle, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Come here, man. What you doing?
Everybody good?
What's up, Mississippi Slizzle?
Man, if I knew it, I'd do it.
What's up, Mississippi Slizzle?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Man, we usually have our monologue, but we was on some men time, so we were running late. So
yeah,
we usually have our monologue, but we got somebody in the middle now. She write books, and she in the middle, so she gonna be able to read us. Slab, what's up? What you see in her face right now?
What a better place for her to be. A pimp sandwich.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. You know what? That though, man, because that's
Not at all.
a good idea.
Y'all old school.
Ain't we, man?
So old school.
Gives them, can I get some more music, man? You guys gonna break my heart like that? Give me something, man. Come on, man. Man, this is my last show, man. I want to have a party in here. Is that all right with y'all?
It's all right with us.
Is that all right?
All right.
This is my last show, man. So let's just have some fun tonight, man. We gonna jam up in here tonight like it's a real party. And I want y'all to feel like when you're watching the Chicago Millionaire Radio Show, it is a party. We got JC Cherry, Mississippi Slizzle, and the Gears brothers. Keep going, fellas. I'll tell you when to stop. This is my last show, man. It's our city of home, baby.
Gotta go. You know what I'm talking about?
What you say, JC?
I don't think they was prepared to play that long.
Oh, she said y'all ain't got bars.
Why you starting stuff?
Don't start none, don't be none.
Starting stuff.
Slab, keep her company. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. This is my last show. I get to do what I want to do. You talk to her.
Yeah, he just doing his own thing. Huh?
It would give me great pleasure.
Right, he just walk off.
So
He just walked on off, huh?
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
The host walked off the show.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, there's no problem. You know, when nature calls, you gotta handle that. You know?
I see.
So, but speaking of nature,
What? This better be relevant to nature.
Yeah, just tell me a little bit about you.
What they got to do with nature?
You're a natural, beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you, guys.
What else can I say? I mean, I'm sitting here just
I appreciate
tingling.
it. You know, my name JC. I've been living out here for about 20-something years. Bigwood, Riverside. I've been writing. I got an 18-year-old kid in college playing ball. You know, just working, trying to get this reality show on TV so y'all can see us. And that's about it. Just grinding.
So you a single parent?
Yeah. I mean, his dad helps out pretty good, but
that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. That's good news.
So I won't consider myself a single parent because I get a lot of help. So
tell me where you're from.
Actually. I'm from here. I stay I stay in Riverside now, but I was in Bellwood for about 25 years. Yeah, and then I moved over here to Riverside so my son can go to school in the district.
Well, I teach in Bellwood too.
Where?
Actually, at Lincoln Primary.
Oh yeah, I know exactly where it is. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Lincoln though. I went to McKinley.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I was taught at McKinley too.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh wow, small world,
I
right?
know, right?
Small world, right?
You probably was there when no shade, but you probably was there. You probably was my teacher. No shade.
So your show, you want to tell me a little bit about your show?
Oh yeah, we're doing a reality show called Married to the Pen. So it's about 5 authors, and we just pretty much talk about all the drama that's in the industry, the shadiness, the cutthroat being ripped off from publishing companies. And then, we're trying to do a collaboration, all 5 of the girls, we're trying to do like a collaboration on a book, like a tell-all book. And we pretty much don't get along.
Well, I'm glad that you really clarified that, because when you said Married to the Pen, I thought it was about you.
Yeah, no.
You was making phone calls, and guys were sending letters to you.
Look, that's not my type.
Yourself on down there.
Nope, that's not my type of guy.
Get married to a guy that's in the pen. Not saying that it's the wrong thing, because when you pay your debt to each his own.
To each his own. I prefer not to. No, nothing wrong with it. To each his own, but no, it's just about 5 ladies, 5 authors. We're just trying to come together, collab, and write a tell-all book.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's gonna be a good show. Every week, make sure when we announce the network, I'll be on y'all TVs for a whole hour. Every week.
Well, maybe when you get some time, you can write about me. I'm interested.
Yep. Just make sure you got your money ready.
You can tell by the way I walk. I ain't from around here.
That's fine. As long as your money talks and walks, I'm good. I help you out.
It's all about that dollar.
It's all about the money. I make my money.
Like with what you're doing, who is the basically heart thrust of who you trying to reach? Who you trying to reach by what you're saying?
I mean, just somebody as far as like me writing or
you
just
writing like what you write, your material that you write. Are you trying to reach like women?
No, you know what? Like my first 2 books that I have out now, they like erotica type books.
Erotica?
Yeah, I was in my feelings at one point. But I mean, I just try to reach whoever likes to read that type of, that type of.
I mean, do you have a target audience?
No, nope.
It's open.
It's just open. It's open. I mean, I had a lady who read my book. She works at a Catholic, and an old lady. She had to be maybe 82 years old. Read my whole book and was in love with it.
Great.
So yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, who doesn't like sex? So. Or read about it. So
when it's not a primary type. Primary kids. It's not.
No, it's not for kids.
Right.
No, definitely not. No.
So I'm gonna do what I want to do, right? I'm gonna do what I want to do. Earl looking at me like, man, you breaking stuff up.
Yeah, breaking it up.
Hey, the ladies from Miss Complicated up in here.
Hi, ladies.
What's up,
ladies?
Slide to your spot, big baby.
I will do that.
Hey, Jason,
but y'all can sit. No, I'm gonna get up out of here.
No, you can go.
Okay,
you can go over to the cut right quick.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you for.
Thank you for
putting me on
coming
here.
back.
Yeah.
Kid, come on.
And a great time.
Man.
Thank you. And I wish you good luck.
Give me some music, kid.
Here we go.
Give me some music, man.
2.
Come on, y'all. Yeah. It's my party. I can do what I wanna do. This is the last show, man. I'm telling y'all. I got some other stuff I gotta do, so. But I appreciate the time over here. Intellectual Radio. I'm telling you, I watch this. I probably stalk this radio station. I watch it every day, all day. I get the notification. I watch everybody show up in here. I'm serious. But sometimes I can't watch everybody show up. I will watch it, but I might not watch the whole damn thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I understand exactly what
I mean, I like a lot of them. But some of them I don't watch. But I'm gonna tell you, my man, the Truth Seeker though, man, that dude might be the smartest person in this building that come in here every week. Man, you know every goddamn thing. But welcome to the show, Kid Sharice.
Hey, how you doing?
Carla in the building.
Hey.
And Dion, what's up, baby?
Hello.
The ladies from Miss Complicated showed up. You know, they was late. See how complicated that shit is.
We'll do better next time, right?
We're here. Okay.
I'm just giving you time to warm up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Can we be in charge for a while?
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Again, thank you very much.
Yeah, we got to let you be a man.
As long as you don't sweat me, just let me.
That sounds like something I heard from back then. And somebody remembered something. You remember something?
Yeah, I remember something.
Sounds like somebody couldn't wait to see me. I got a little single. Thank you very much.
Oh. Well, y'all go ahead. This is my last show. Y'all gonna get that shit out.
Well, if we don't, we oughta. Your place or my car.
Neither.
Okay.
Slab, you cannot.
Meanwhile, back at the hacienda. Now, back to you, Rob.
You got them in here. You've been calling me all week, telling me when I get them in here,
that what?
They're gonna be chopped liver. Gibbs said it too.
Waiting.
Gibbs said it too, though.
No, I actually look forward to actually talking to them because I think they were saying some very key issues and some things that they wanted to really know. Genuinely, they may have said it a little bit kind of like because everybody went through some experiences, but to let them have an outlet to say what they're going to say, who cannot want to listen and understand?
I agree with you, Gib. I agree with you 100%.
Who cannot want to listen and understand?
100%. I agree.
So
I guess the cat got their damn tongue up in chimp.
Y'all went home and practiced.
Home
and practice.
They wrote everything down.
No, actually,
last week it was a joke. They read the book of what to say.
Yeah.
No, actually, what I did was I looked over the information that was given, and I said to myself, self, maybe it's time for me to just let them know really how to treat a guest so that they'll know that it wouldn't be so complicated.
He's so full of caca. He asked his woman.
I got a question.
That's what he did.
Wait, guys. He said he looked over the information that was given. What information was that?
Yeah, because he acted like we passed out a pamphlet.
About normally,
we didn't give out any tutorials.
When you host a talk show.
No tutorials.
So you read the agenda.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is when you host a talk show, you have to allow your guests to win. So therefore, the assassination came in, and so I was like, hey, everybody be cool. So when you do that, you don't let them go out feeling dissatisfied, because where I come from, everybody eat and everybody leaves satisfied. Nobody leaves dissatisfied. That's my whole point.
So in other words, you setting them up for the kill
all day long.
You letting them eat and you're setting them up for the kill.
Can someone what he just said?
When you do that, Hey, guess what? Hold on. It's my party. I can do what I want to, man. Y'all gonna talk. I don't want to hear all
Can we get that in English?
I've been married 88 years, man. I'll be right back.
Okay, I think is this kid? Right?
Gibbs, you can sit in my seat. Go ahead. You host the show tonight. Gibbs. You sit there, man.
Coming from.
There you go. You a Slab, man.
What's your name?
It's Kia.
Kia.
Right.
Kia. I think what he was saying was this: is that regardless if anybody you can have a difference of opinion. That's okay, but respect has to come along with that. So, in other words, you're not on our show for us to overtalk you and try to make us win the battle.
Right.
It's not a battle. I mean, the battle is God's. Really, that's His battle.
Yeah.
So, but one question I would like to pose is that a lot of us has been through a lot of relationships. We had a lot of hurts and, painful things. But have we reached a point of forgiveness? Because at the end of the day, for you to go forward, you have to forgive. It's not for just them, but for you to have a pureness of heart saying that, you know what, I'm not going to treat this man like how he treated me and the man treated me before. So when you say that you want a guy, you're really saying that, okay, what do you have to give? You rolling up your sleeve. You saying that, okay, because the fact that I want a guy, I'm willing to work. So what are you willing to offer? Besides material things, you got your house, your car, your money, all that. We all understand that. But intrinsically in your heart, what are you saying that I'm finna give this to you.
I have a
What?
question. Before you assume that I respond or that I function off the fact of being hurt, why don't you get an understanding of my past to figure out where I stand today? I never told you I was hurt.
Right. I'm just,
So
that's a
this
scenario.
is all, you're posting factors under the
It's not
obligation.
personal. It's just
It's not-
general.
it's
It's
not-
general for everybody.
you
But that's not
mentioned-
general.
It's general for everybody because everybody has a different circumstance.
You mentioned
Exactly.
hurt
a
though.
different relationship.
But you mentioned hurt, and not everybody responds off of hurt. Meaning, just because I can meet, if I went through a relationship and I got hurt in that relationship, does not mean that I'm going into the next relationship chasing or bringing the luggage of that hurt from that past relationship. So the way that you brought forth your, not even your question, but your statement is to assume that every
Correct.
woman brings hurt into their new relationship, and that's not true.
No.
Yeah,
that's
because
just
disappointment is a factor too.
right. I mean,
Hurt
But
and
that's
disappointment.
but that's
I think
not
what I'm
true
saying-
for
Sometimes you
everyone.
be disappointed versus hurt. I mean, not saying it is you.
Right.
I'm just saying
it's
it.
not you
A
personally.
disappointment. It's like, okay, look, I met this wonderful guy. Okay, he just happened to be sitting at the end of the table right now. However, he just didn't do
Well,
all the
what
things-
table?
Wow.
He just didn't do what I expected for him to do. He kind of let me down when I was offering something other than what he assumed it to be. He just let me down.
No, once again, now you're taking expectations of what you want out of a relationship and you're mixing that with past experiences. It's not the same thing.
Well, how do you learn?
For
from
you,
past offenses?
you learn from past experiences, but you don't learn from past experiences by bringing them into new experiences. Only an immature, ignorant person does that. Now, however, there are many people who are ignorant and who do go into new relationships with those ignorant idiosyncrasies. However, that is not relevant to the fact that everyone has their own story. So if you're taking your old experiences and just automatically assuming that your old experiences has relevance to other people's experiences, it does not.
So what makes it
you
complicated?
need to express yourself off of your self experiences by saying, hey, my past, this is what I went through in my past, and because I went through that in my past, this is how I view the next relationship going forward. That is a personal statement. Just like he said that a lot of women that he feel like, oh, you hurt and you go through hurt and you go through. But guess what? I've been hurt, yes. I've went through past experiences, yes. But I do not, under any means or circumstances, carry that into a new relationship.
Are you a mom?
That's caca.
Are you a mom?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you have a daughter?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you know that a daughter at 21 years old cannot comprehend what a woman that's like 31, 32, 33 understands. So you know that they have to.
How is that relevant
Wait,
to what
no,
you
no,
said?
no, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you right now, where you are, you will learn more than you know right now in 4 to 5 years.
That's
So
part of
you
life.
will grow in your understanding. So what I'm saying to you, for people to understand, they may go through a state. You went through a state of immaturity. I did. My brother,
Some people
everybody
stay
here.
dumb all their life.
Yeah, but no, let's give them the benefit of the doubt that they just naive. They don't know. So someone has to be able to tell them something. So because
So do
just
you
say
feel that's you?
I don't agree.
no, I don't feel that. Well, okay. Well,
I don't agree.
this is
Let me
what
tell
I'm
you-
saying.
Let me tell you why I don't agree.
You don't agree with what?
Well, you making multiple statements, so I got to stop you in order to,
Okay.
so that you can play catch up with what I'm saying.
Okay.
Bobby.
Bobby, could you stop? This is not.
Hey, this is
oh,
the last
this
show.
is
I feel like you can do
exactly-
whatever you want to
This
do.
is
Right.
exactly where
we coming
This is
from.
exactly where we're coming from.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's why he's been married for 88 years. Because ain't nobody else gonna deal
Look,
with
for
that.
all my people who watches this show,
This
Be
becomes
happy.
not intellectual. No longer.
And this is our producer, you all.
yeah. So
Just so you know.
we have no power right
So
now.
that's you all got. So what's your excuse now for the respect?
Well,
Okay.
I look at it like this.
Yeah, because I was finna make a good point. Till Bobby decided he wanted to sing.
First
You
and
want to sit on my
foremost,
lap? You want me to
this is not
spank
a
you over the
personal-
table?
This is not a personal conversation.
do that?
It's not
I
personal
can.
whatsoever.
You know what?
Yep.
This is what I
I
want to
know.
say. From
Who's
jump,
making it
when
personal?
when we first came here from jump, I do want to say I feel like all the men in here took it as a personal thing, and then they made it into what men want.
You didn't hear from me.
That's what
We ain't
what
hear
I
from
feel
nobody
like
talking about nothing.
When we first
I want to
came,
tell y'all what I
nobody
want
first
though.
came in.
Thus
Hey,
far,
can
no
I
one
say?
named the
Can I
no
say
one
what I
said
want
any-
though?
They made it seem like it was a men thing. Like, well, this is what if I were to date you or if I were to talk to you, then this would happen. They made it into their thing.
Personal.
If they
I'm
made it
still
personal.
waiting for someone to say something of substance on the
I
male
got it. I
personal-
got it.
male
I got it.
event.
I got 22 years.
Okay,
I got
please.
22 years, and this is my last show. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
Bobby. So make your
y'all.
last show count.
I'm gonna tell you how to stay with somebody 22 years.
They ain't on the mic.
I'm finna tell you how to stay with somebody
Shut the
22 years. And you better give me a drum roll. Give me some music, man.
Don't-
I
Nobody's
need to hear
going to
some music.
congratulate you for doing what you're supposed to be doing.
No, I ain't talking about no kids.
You went before
Give me
God.
some music. I want this to.
So you want a
to
medal
make it
for being a
count, man.
husband and a father?
You gotta have
This
nigga
is-
back.
This is my
And
last
definitely
show.
not about to give you no
This is my
drum roll.
last show. I want to just get this out, man.
Girl, that Bobby
You know,
Brown
just some
speak.
music.
And why
Yeah,
you got
there
to
we
put on
go.
that drastic?
Yeah.
Is this
See, hold
They
on.
put on
Listen
that
to the
blues
music.
music.
See, no, listen.
Y'all wake us up. It's my turn.
right?
When you turn off the funeral music, let us know.
No, I want to give y'all the story.
He got
to
us
this
laying in the
music.
casket now.
Can y'all wake us up when it's time?
That's why they wear these suits.
See,
Girl, they casket
when I
ready.
first met her,
They
when I
I'm
first
gonna
met
be here
her,
always to hold your hand, sweet thing.
This part is why it's complicated. You got three young, intelligent women at the table trying to have a
And
decent
we talking to people old enough to be
Who
our
told y'all
dad.
that?
in a room full of
And
men.
5 60-year-olds in here, y'all acting like y'all 20. I'm gonna need you to cut that music. Cut that music off now, sir.
Who told y'all that?
hey Gibbs,
Cut the music.
hey Gibbs,
I don't care if this is
hey
Bobby Show.
Gibbs,
Remember what you just said.
Hey,
We are
Gibbs.
guests.
hey
You are
Gibbs.
not supposed to
Can
cover
I get
your
some
guests.
bass, man?
What is this?
I just said that.
All
This
right.
is
Let
a
me
setup.
just
Win. I was trying.
Look what they do to avoid.
Win, but you all have failed at winning.
It's gonna be short.
I just wanted to be my party.
May I have a cocktail, please?
Go right ahead, sir.
Avoiding. Avoid.
3 times a lady, and I love.
Did they smoke before we got here?
You
Y'all need to hear this.
that you once I love you.
They told me to leave you alone. My father said to
All right.
come on home.
Hey!
Said take it easy. My love is just a way too gone.
Who sang that? I heard that somewhere before.
Whatever it
you gotta
was, it
grow up
made
to know
more
that
sense
music.
to
I got
y'all.
one for you there, Carl. I'm gonna hit you with this
We're
one.
not trying
I
to hear
said
that.
you ain't really down playing them games you do.
I don't play games, sir.
Oh, y'all don't remember that one?
Clearly,
Huh?
they playing.
Look, I don't
Okay,
play
so-
games, sir.
No,
So
for
now
real.
that you all are
22
winning-
years though,
now
man.
that you all are
Hold on,
winning, y'all are
hold
winning.
on. For real, I
We're
gotta
not
get
late
this
enough.
out. How much time I got, big
It
bro?
wasn't late
10
enough.
minutes.
Please tell him to.
20? 20
30?
minutes. I got 20.
Oh, well, we need a
'Cause
cocktail.
hold on.
today.
I got 20 minutes, but I gotta take a
This
5-minute
ain't
break.
happy about this hour.
But for these, I'm gonna tell you how to stay somewhere with 22 years. Dion, you gotta give me this.
What,
Carl,
your
you
wife
gotta give me this.
tolerated you 22 years.
Nope.
Okay, what
I'm
else?
gonna tell you.
She must
You gotta
love
fall
that.
out of. You gotta fall out of. Can I damn talk? Y'all remind me of them goddamn kids I work
What
with
you
at
mean?
school.
He the one talking.
Okay. Y'all just ran off a barrage. Hold on. Listen. You gotta fall out of love with the sensation of sex. If you can get past that, you can stay married. And I like to go to break on that one. Give me
That's
some
caca.
music, Gibbs.
You ain't learned nothing from 22 years.
I'd be glad when y'all start
Thanks for
making some
tuning in.
sense around here.
IntellectualRadio.com.
Can you tell them to go to the blue note?
This is a circus.
This is Chicago Millionaire Radio Show, baby. This is our last show. But guess what? Stay tuned for his complicated. Tiffany Lynn, come on right after this. She got special guests. Kia Sharice in the building. Carla. Dion. Mississippi Slam. Let's go. MC Terry, what's up, baby?
This is why we're single. Right.
This is why we're single. I don't want no silly man. Hey, I don't want no silly man. No. I don't want no silly man. No. This is why we're single. Hey, this is why we're single. So we can sing. It's so silly. It's so silly. It's so silly. So silly, 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 silly. And this is why we're single. Oh, yeah. Please stop. Bring it down, 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 down.
Ain't nobody else doing this, man. Ain't nobody else doing this. Chicago millionaires in the building. Man, I'm telling you, if you come on this show, it's a party. I need to do my thing.
Niggas.
Listen to the ladies. Hey, keep going.
Cut that down so we can sing.
Hey, Kia, I can't have no complaining on my mic.
This is why we're single. So single. So single. So single. So single. These busters. These busters. These niggas. These niggas. This is why we're single. Stay single. We're gonna stay. We're gonna stay. We're gonna stay. We're the real men. This is why we're single. So single. So single. So single. So single. This is a mess. While we're single. It's 11 o'clock here yet. Y'all Blue Note. These Blue Note dudes can go home now. Blue Note speakers to the left, please. The Blue Note is on Roosevelt and 17th. We're having a real show with real men and real women's philosophy on love. And that'll be a cut off. Where's the producer? Thank you very much. Can we get to the real show now? Can we get to the real show now?
I'd like to thank y'all so much for being here. Regardless of what y'all say, I'm going to show love, I'm going to show respect, I'm going to show hospitality.
I thought Michael had came back to life.
And that's all.
I'm sorry, I thought this was Bobby's show and Bobby not even here. He done left because it was so much caca.
Bobby!
Bobby had to leave his own show because it didn't make no sense. He done abandoned us.
22 years.
Wow.
He couldn't stand
He couldn't stand it himself.
What is it that we do not understand?
He couldn't.
First of all,
What I'm saying to
wait a
you,
don't
minute,
understand how to be.
He's saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Everybody just
He's
relax.
saying that we don't know how to be with our grandpas.
I'm saying that this is his last show. If you said that it was your last show,
I wouldn't be
Okay,
acting
so-
stupid.
if I came
Don't
to your
even-
show,
It's not
I would
even
be
worthy of the
respectful to
energy.
you,
Wow.
and I would not understand everything why it's your last show, but I can at least show you respect.
Who
That's all.
disrespectful?
Who disrespectful?
We had a panel, we were discussing. We were talking and you cut the music
Are
up.
we being disrespectful because we don't
You
listen
know.
to y'all being idiots?
Y'all
I'm
ran
sorry.
another lady up out here.
You know, it's easy.
I'm
It's easy
sorry.
to say
Y'all,
things
y'all,
that's,
look.
you know,
That's true. I know. It's very easy.
Okay,
to say
wait.
things.
Hold on. Let me just bring a happy medium here. We were invited to this show, okay? Meaning we had ample amount of opportunity to do whatever the heck it is we wanted to do
For an
at
hour
this
or two.
time. But we decided to come to the show because we were invited to discuss Our Group is Complicated on the right panel or page until someone here abruptly stood up and over talked us with music. So if you want to call it rude, I think that you probably should not point the finger and we can just go on from here. We don't have to continue to lingo
Badger
in the
you know,
past. We could just go
it's not
forward.
relevant.
And
Well, I'm glad
no
you all
one's
said that.
angry.
Let's have
No
a
one's
real
angry.
conversation. That's what we're here for.
No one's angry at all.
I'm sure. Starting with you on the end.
We're here to have a real conversation.
Okay, well, that's great. Now look, we can sing together, but we can't talk. Now, my question is, starting from you on the end, Kia?
Yes.
Okay, Kia. My question to you is, what is it about you that's interesting?
Everything.
Okay,
I love long walks on the beach. I am a foodie. I enjoy great restaurants. I cook every single day. My most favorite thing is intellectual conversations. I love to talk. I like to see what's on your mind. I like to know how your day is going. I'm interested in the person that I'm having a conversation with as a whole. I'm a Christian woman, and I'm almost an empty nester. I'm still fairly young, and I work for myself, and I make my own money.
What do you like to talk about? You say you like interesting conversations.
You know what? The spectrum of the rule.
Particular, not in general, just particular.
It's endless. It's endless.
Can you think of one thing in particular that you like to talk about?
I could think of a million things that I like to talk about. I can't think of one that I don't. Let me just put it like that. I can't think of something that I don't like to talk about.
If a guy's asking you when you actually meet up with the guy that's want to take you to the parks and the museums, oh, okay, so can you clarify that to him? Because
clarify what? Clarify what?
You clarify the fact that you say there's nothing that you don't like to talk about.
Come on, let's go.
Can you give a little bit more clarification to him? When he's asking you that?
Well, I mean, for each person is each conversation is
She's still sitting here.
Everybody relax.
Everything.
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
This is part of what we're talking about. This right here is what we're talking about.
So you know what?
And
this is why I
give me one. The same question applies to you. What is it about you that makes you interesting?
I'm a female that likes sports.
You love sports?
I don't love.
Can I just piggyback? I know that you're starting with Dion.
Go ahead.
I just want to go back real quick because I didn't finish and he was talking to me, so we didn't finish.
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Let's
That's rude. I want to hear my friend. She was talking.
It's okay, but we can do that on our show later on tonight. But however, my question is directed to you. What is it about you that makes you interesting? What's interesting? Make you interesting.
I'm a female that likes sports.
And that's it?
No, that's not it.
Are you a nurturer? You have
there's
children?
a vast thing. What is it that you're expecting me to say? What makes me interesting? First of all, see, here's the thing. What makes me interesting? If I could say a million things that makes me interesting. You could probably look at me and be like, "That's not interesting at all."
You like hockey?
You have to.
How about just one thing?
You have to find out on your own, from your perspective and your perspective. If you guys were to take me out or we go out, you would have to find out what makes me interesting to you. I can't just sit here and tell you, well, I like sports. I think that's
football, basketball.
I like football and I like baseball.
Baseball.
Yes, and the Astros won yesterday.
But,
anyway.
But if I'm a host on the show, I won't be able to take you out because I might get somebody in my life.
That's fine.
I'm asking what is
I just told you and I just explained
about
to
you
about myself. I like a vast majority of things.
So
I feel like sports make me interesting. It's not like I follow it regularly, but I will watch it and I will go to games. I like to skate. I like roller skating. Most people around my age,
I like that too.
Well, I'm glad you like roller skating.
How often do you skate?
I used to go every Friday.
Where?
Markham.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
I remember back in the day when I'm back in the 70s, I used to go skating at the rink. It was on 89th and Ashland. And I used to look forward to going on either Friday nights. I wasn't old enough, but Saturday morning, that's when I was able to go.
What was on 87th and Ashland? Rainbow?
89th and Ashland. The rink. That was the original rink back then. You must be born in the 80s or something.
I was born in the 70s.
Okay, well, maybe you wasn't old enough to go at that time.
Clearly not.
But it's okay. However, it had migrated to 87th Street, and then, we went to the Loop on 95th. Then there was Linwood. Then there was, Skate City that was on 63rd.
Never heard of that.
Enough about me being old, but anyway.
I'm just saying. I mean, but it's just like a vast of things. In the summertime, I like to play volleyball. I clearly like to hang out with my girls. We hang out all the time. We like to go eat. I mean, the biggest thing, as she said, is conversation.
Okay.
That's what we do. We talk.
Can I have one? Make just one comment.
wanted my brother to rebuttal because it's to
And
address your
also,
issue.
Before you go on, I would like to say this. I don't want people to see me on this show or hear me on the show or any show and think that I'm a mean person. I'm not mean. I just take this seriously. We're on a talk show. If we're talking, it's called intellectual radio. So if I seem like a grouch or a mean, it's not that.
I don't take it that way.
But a lot of people do. I'm just posting my views, and I'm just telling you, if you ask me a question, I give you a serious response. I mean, I'm goofy, and I believe she'll tell you I'm the goofiest one out of everybody.
Okay.
I really am. But
Well, give me one goofy moment. One.
What do you mean one goofy?
When you're goofy. When you like to be goofy.
All the time.
We
You're
all
not goofy right now. You like now. You right now. You like, you know what? Hey, look.
You know
I
what?
seen you on the
She
corner. I will
definitely
split
is.
your head to the subcutaneous system.
But you know what? Dad, before my brother say something, your tonation right now is so attractive because it's like I can get something really, that tone of voice when you talk like that is attractive. That's a lending ear. As opposed to like at first it seemed like you was coming off some, but I know that there's a treasure in you. I know that. Deep within. So, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I just wanted to mention, and I know if you look at this fact that generally women tend to talk way much more than guys. So when you're with your girls, I understand the amount of conversation, intellectual conversation that you have, but it's different when you get with a guy because a guy, he normally cuts to the chase when in his conversation, where sometimes females, they go the long route in terms of what they want to say. And that's fine. So I think that's one of the things is that sometimes a guy is not, he don't want his ears to bleed with a lot of conversation. Sometimes it's quietness that he can have just a genuine time with you.
Well, would you agree that, Brother Gill, that sometimes that, we all have a tentative ear to listen when it is that time?
Yes,
and
yes.
Also, we have to listen when it's not that time.
Absolutely.
Because what I learned from all the relationships that I've been in, and yes, I've been in many. However, I've learned to listen.
Two ears, one mouth.
Silence is
talk to listen.
It's the complement of all things.
Absolutely.
You don't have to do a whole lot of talking.
Listening is
Thank you all for listening.
Listening is really the ultimate thing because you can't learn if you're talking.
Right.
Well, like I mentioned before, we can sing together, but we can't talk.
But you know what? I
What
really
is that
like
relation to?
The digression of ways.
Please.
Everything that this went really from talking.
Relax.
Really
Let Bobby take you to the back.
Why we just have a
Say don't talk about it, be about it, right, Bob?
Baby, that's what we all.
We come to have a good time here tonight. Intellectual Radio, Jive Radio, iHeart Radio, Chicago Millionaires, right here just doing their thing for the last time.
I tell you what, I've been blessed
by the best. I see you wore your black suit tonight, man. It looks like it's gonna be a funeral.
Why is it the last? I don't even.
Either it's gonna be a funeral or he killing the game right now.
Why do you have on shades and can you take them glasses off?
Why is that bothering you?
My conversation with Bobby Reed. Thank you.
Because I'm the co-host of Bobby Reed's show at Chicago Millionaires, and I ain't saying nothing about nobody wearing no extra hair. Get on down.
I cannot wait to watch. Hey, look. Hey, D-Sconey.
He did.
D-Sconey was. She was. Hey, Dion. Can I ask you, what did you grow up at? In the hundreds?
How you know?
You GD, ain't you? You folks.
GD. Never.
What? You ain't folks?
No.
Oh, that's
I can tell the way your curls are swinging to the right. I see what's going on here.
Okay. I ain't in no gang, but I was just thought she was GD.
Why
folks.
would you think that?
I thought she was folks. But look, for real.
My people
For
look
real.
at this
That's
like,
what we're gonna do.
in-
We're doing this
yeah.
2017.
I'm rock fan, man. I grew up on 102nd and LaSalle. No, I'm talking about, you
talk like a
I ain't
G.
talking about like you a gang bang, but like, you know how you grow up on LaSalle or on 102nd, like you ain't no gang, but
I grew up on 109th in Indiana, and I'm a Christian. I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
I'm a Christian.
What's the name of the church?
I'm a Christian too, but I'm folks too though. But hey, listen. Yeah, I love the Lord, but the folks have my back. No, I'm just kidding. No, look, for real though.
Hey, so what you saying is we got 11-point star around here, right?
Hey, look, the folks love the Lord too.
My cry.
That's what y'all
Oh, that's my favorite song, get it? There be the old ladies be in the pew.
Hey, bring us some music. Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, Dad. I need the bass, nothing else. Give me some bass right quick. Just give me a little bass.
Man, you can't have just bass without no organ, man.
Kid Cherise.
Hey, make love with that bass, kid. Make love. They don't know what it is.
That sounds like Set Off. Are you serious?
It's right Elwood. I'm gonna have a good time. You just don't have talent like that just because. You have it because God gave you a gift.
How much time I got, big guy?
5 minutes. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, these last 5 minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this
I
out.
got 5 minutes. Hey, Mississippi Slab closing it out.
So I'll close this out with IntellectualRadio.com. iHeartRadio, Jive Radio. IntellectualRadio.com, Jive Radio, iHeartRadio. And I would like thanks for all for tuning in and listening to Chicago Millionaires. And stay tuned for the one and only hot show that follows us immediately, if not sooner.
Ain't gonna be on
It's
our show.
Complicated show.
Hell no.
We got to get Tiffany Lynn some love to them.
Bobby, y'all not gonna be on our show, right? At 11.
No.
However, look,
Hell to the
Hey,
no.
let me tell you something. You caught a
no
blessing.
matter how
tonight.
it turns
That would be
out,
a Bobby.
Hey, little do you know.
no
Bobby.
matter how it turns out,
We already discussed.
God knows who's watching. So you all, thank you all ladies for coming out, and I'm glad you all came.
I came here to party. If you ain't come to party, take your dead ass home.
So I want to give a shout out to.
I want to give a shout out to my brother Earl Winfrey for giving me this opportunity. I've done a lot of stuff
Thank you, brother
in my
Earl.
career.
Thank you, brother Earl.
I've done a lot of stuff in my career. Check my records. Chicago Millionaires, man. Check my records.
The
I'm
man
one
with
of
the
them
plan,
brothers.
you know what I'm talking about?
Check my records. I want to thank y'all for coming out, checking us out tonight, man. Mississippi Slab,
That would be
Ladies
me.
for It's Complicated. My brothers, the Gears brothers. Let's
day.
play out, man. Play out till our time is up.
Keep your powder dry, aim high, and watch your six.